Did you know that more than 48% of adults over 65 report waking up several times a night and never feeling truly rested? Sleep doctors warn that broken sleep is one of the most common and most overlooked health problems for seniors. The surprising part is this: it is not always your age, not just your stress, and not only the medications you take. Often, it is a simple nightly habit you believe is harmless, something you do without even noticing that quietly robs your body of the deep rest it needs. Today, I am going to show you how one familiar kitchen spice, yes, cinnamon, can help restore calm, steady your system, and gently guide you back into deep, refreshing sleep within just a few nights. It is natural, safe, and easy to try right at home. Before we get started, I would love to know where you're watching from and what time it is right now where you live. Please share in the comments below. I truly look forward to reading them. And if you enjoy this video, hit subscribe. If not, simply tap like so I know you are still here with me. Why cinnamon helps improve sleep. When we talk about cinnamon, most people picture a spice sprinkled on apple pie in American kitchens during the holidays or mixed into the warm sweets that bring families together on cold winter evenings. In India, many people remember it as part of Ayurveda, a traditional medical system that uses cinnamon to balance the body, calm the mind, and restore inner harmony. This long history is not only cultural but also deeply practical, showing how generations have trusted cinnamon to bring both comfort and health. Modern science now explains what tradition already knows. Cinnamon contains natural compounds known as polyphenols, along with powerful antioxidants which help protect our cells from damage and reduce inflammation. For older adults, especially those over 65 years old, this is important because the body does not repair itself as quickly as it used to. Many seniors wake up at night because their blood sugar rises and falls unpredictably, leaving them restless and awake at the worst possible time. Cinnamon helps regulate blood sugar levels, gently creating a stable balance that allows the body to stay calm throughout the night. Think of the evenings when your heart was pounding, your thoughts didn't settle down, and you found yourself staring at the ceiling at 2 o'clock in the morning. Cinnamon has the effect of relaxing the nervous system, reducing stress signals that make your heart beat too fast. It encourages the production of serotonin and melatonin, two hormones that guide the natural rhythm of sleep, helping you drift more easily and sleep longer. In addition to science, cinnamon has a powerful emotional effect. Its warm scent can stir up memories of family gatherings, Thanksgiving dinners, or the peaceful light of Christmas lights. In the United States, that fragrance often feels like home and comfort. In India, the same fragrance connects people to meditation prayer or quiet moments after drinking dark tea when the body prepares to rest naturally. These associations are important because sleep isn't just physical, it's also tied to how safe, calm, and supported we are inside. If you're living with the silent pressures of aging, lingering pains, anxiety about independence, or hours of loneliness after midnight, know that small changes can make a big difference. Adding half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon to your dinner or simply enjoying its aroma in a warm drink is a gentle habit that helps the body reset. It does not replace medical care, but it does support your natural healing abilities through deeper rest. The message is simple but full of hope. Cinnamon is more than just a flavor in your kitchen. It is a tool tested by tradition and validated by modern science that can help seniors regain their nights. By choosing to use it wisely, you remind yourself that even in later years, you still have the power to shape your health, protect your peace of mind, and wake up each morning with new energy. Method 1. Add cinnamon to your dinner. For many seniors, the hours after dinner may initially feel peaceful, but as bedtime approaches, the worry of another restless night begins to creep in. You can stay awake and recall the days when sleep came easily, when your body simply knew how to shut it down and recover. Aging alters that natural rhythm, but the good news is that small adjustments to your evening routine can make a big difference. One of the simplest yet most powerful adjustments is to add a little cinnamon to your food at night. Cinnamon is more than just a spice for holiday cookies or festive pies. For older adults, especially those over 65, it may play a role in stabilizing blood sugar levels throughout the night. Many people suddenly wake up around 2 or 3 a.m., not realizing their blood sugar has dropped or spiked. By sprinkling half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon on oatmeal yogurt or even a bowl of fruit, you give your body a stable base to prevent midnight awakenings. This small step helps keep your system balanced and reduces the invisible stress that comes from broken sleep. Another benefit is taste. As we age, flavors often become less sharp and meals can feel bland without a lot of sugar or salt. Cinnamon provides a natural sweetness and warmth that brightens food without the need for extra calories or increased blood pressure. For seniors with diabetes or heart problems, this is an easy win. Instead of reaching for a dessert high in sugar, you can enjoy a bowl of toasted apples sprinkled with cinnamon, an option that satisfies your appetite while protecting your health. Let me share a story. An elderly gentleman in Ohio told me how he struggled with both high blood sugar and sleepless nights. He likes dessert, but knows it often leaves him restless and awake past midnight. One winter evening, his daughter baked apples lightly sprinkled with cinnamon and served warm. He noticed that not only did the apples taste sweet enough without sugar, but he also slept through the night for the first time in weeks. Since then, he's made cinnamon apples a weekly habit, and he swears that his mornings feel lighter and more refreshing. In India, families have long known how to fold cinnamon into their daily meals. Many seniors there enjoy kur, a traditional rice pudding made from milk rice and spices. By adding a small amount of cinnamon, the dish becomes more comfortable and aids in digestion, which is important for an aging stomach. Others sprinkle it on almond milk or a drink made from warm seeds in the evening, a practice that blends cultural traditions with modern health awareness. These examples remind us that food is not only a nutrient but also a tool for healing and calming. If you want to try this out for yourself, remember a few simple instructions. Always choose Ceylon cinnamon, sometimes referred to as real cinnamon over cassia, which is more popular but has many compounds that can stress the liver with daily use. The safe amount for most people is about half a teaspoon added to your food. More is not better, especially as we age and our organs become more sensitive. The best time to use it is about an hour before bedtime, allowing your body to process the spice gently before you rest. Think of this little ritual as a signal to your body. Prepare a bowl of fruit with cinnamon, stir it in yogurt, or sprinkle it on oatmeal to let you know that it's time to slow down. This habit is not only about chemistry, but also about psychology. It helps to create a familiar, comfortable, and easy to maintain evening rhythm. For seniors who face the silent pressure of insomnia, that sense of control can provide comfort long before your head hits the pillow. The truth is that broken sleep reduces your independence and energy more than you realize. But by adding cinnamon to your dinner, you're not only improving the flavor, but you're also protecting your rest balance and daily strength. The practice is safe, inexpensive, and rooted in both American and Indian traditions. More importantly, it reminds you that aging doesn't mean losing control of your health. With small, thoughtful steps, you can still shape the way you sleep and live. Method 2. Drink cinnamon tea with ginger and honey. For many older adults, the hours after dinner can feel heavy and unstable, as if the body is quietly fighting rest. You may notice your stomach feeling bloated, slow circulation, or your heart seems to beat a little harder. These discomforts are subtle but powerful, often keeping you awake through the night. A simple evening drink made with cinnamon, ginger, and honey has the power to soothe those feelings and gently guide you to sleep. The recipe is simple, but the results can be noticeable. Place 2 cinnamon sticks or a teaspoon of ground Ceylon cinnamon in a small pot of water about 1.5 cups in size. Add 3 or 4 slices of fresh ginger, bring them all to a boil, then simmer for 5 minutes. After filtering the tea into a cup, let it cool slightly and stir in a teaspoon of pure honey. By drinking just 4 to 5 ounces, about half a cup 30 minutes before bedtime, you give your body a chance to stabilize without overloading your stomach or bladder. Science offers a clear explanation for why this simple blend works. Cinnamon improves circulation by gently dilating blood vessels, helping blood to circulate more freely in the body and reducing unnecessary stress on the heart. Ginger warms muscles, relieves stiffness, and releases physical stress that often builds up in old joints. Honey not only adds sweetness, but also has a soothing effect on the nervous system, helping to soothe the anxious thoughts that swirl around late at night. Together, these three ingredients form a natural group that helps to lower blood pressure, slightly soothe digestion, and prepare both the body and mind to rest. Consider the reality that many seniors face. You finish dinner, take your pills, sit down to watch the evening news, and suddenly you feel uncomfortably full in your stomach. Then, when you finally climb into bed, your stomach is spinning and your mind is still working. A woman from Arizona told me that she had this exact problem every night. After adding ginger and cinnamon tea to her evening ritual, she noticed that the feeling of bloating disappeared. Her mind became quieter and she fell asleep faster. To her, it was not like a medical trick, but like regaining the peace she thought she had lost forever. Cultural traditions also support this habit. In the US, ginger and cinnamon tea is often promoted as a detoxifying drink, a gentle way to cleanse the system after a long day. People consider it both practical and comfortable, especially during the colder months when the body craves warmth. In India, the idea is even more familiar, blending perfectly with the tradition of masala chai. Families there have long added spices such as cinnamon and ginger to evening milk tea, not only to create flavor but also to balance and calm down. This cultural overlap shows that the wisdom of using spices for health goes far beyond borders. The key is moderation and time. Drinking too many fluids just before bed can cause unwanted toilet trips, disrupting the very rest you're trying to protect. That's why the recommended 4 to 5 ounces is enough. By sipping slowly and mindfully, you create a ritual that signals to your body that it's time to let go of the day. Over time, this signal becomes stronger and your body reacts faster, knowing that warm tea means peace is coming. The silent truth is that many older adults accept broken sleep as a permanent part of the aging process, never realizing that small nightly choices can change the outcome. Cinnamon tea with ginger and honey is not a miracle, but it is a solid ally, providing both physical and emotional comfort. By practicing this simple thing, you allow yourself to rest, heal, and enjoy the tranquility of the night again. Even in your 70s or 80s, you still hold the power to shape your health. And sometimes it starts with nothing more complicated than a warm cup held in your hand. Method 3. Diffusion of cinnamon. Essential oil. As we age, falling asleep isn't always as easy as closing our eyes and turning off the lights. The body may feel restless. The mind may continue to revolve around worries. And even if you doze off, your sleep may be shallow and fragile. This is why creating a quiet and welcoming environment in your bedroom is more important than many people realize. A simple yet powerful tool that can change your nightly routine is cinnamon essential oil. Cinnamon essential oil contains a natural compound called cinnamaldehyde, which gives cinnamon its warm aroma and powerful relaxing effects. When diffused in the bedroom, this fragrance fills the air and creates a cozy, safe, and deeply soothing space. Science shows that cinnamon can reduce cortisol, the hormone associated with stress, while also slowing down the heart rate. Together, these effects send a silent message to the brain that it's finally time to let go of the day and prepare to rest. There is also a practical benefit. Cinnamon oil has antibacterial properties that help clean the air and reduce the number of germs floating around your room. For seniors with weaker immune systems, this small boost can make the bedroom not only more comfortable but also more protective. When the air smells warm and pure, the body naturally feels more relaxed and the mind is less distracted. Think about cultural habits, and you'll see why this practice feels familiar. In the United States, many older adults prefer to use essential oils at home because it creates what they call a spa atmosphere. The gentle fragrance makes the normal bedroom feel like a retreat, helping them relax before going to sleep. In India, this idea is well suited to the tradition of yoga and meditation, where aromatic oils and incense are used to calm the mind. In both cultures, the role of scent is not only decorative but also a door to peace. The process itself is simple and you don't need expensive equipment. Add 3 to 5 drops of cinnamon essential oil to a diffuser or lamp and let it run for about 20 to 30 minutes before bedtime. That's all it takes to fill the room with fragrance. To enhance the effect, you can mix cinnamon with lavender oil, which is known to calm the mind, or with sweet orange oil, which adds a feeling of warmth and soothing optimism. The goal is not to overwhelm the space, but to create a quiet background that encourages rest. It is important to remember a caution. Do not leave the diffuser running all night. Prolonged use may dry the air too much or make the scent too strong. A short session before bed is more than enough, and it also becomes an obvious ritual, a ritual that lets your body know it's time to go to bed. This habit builds consistency, which is important for older adults whose natural rhythm often becomes uneven with age. Imagine a widow who finds the nights long and silent unbearable. She begins to diffuse cinnamon oil before bed, combined with a few minutes of stretching or gentle prayer. Over time, the warm scent became a signal of safety and comfort, making her nights less lonely and her sleep safer. It's not just the oil itself, but also the sense of care and stability it brings to her life. The lesson here is simple. Having trouble sleeping in later years doesn't mean you've lost control. Tools like cinnamon essential oil give you the feeling of affecting your environment and body. By taking this small step, you can reduce stress, improve your comfort, and regain the deep rest that your body and mind are craving. With care, patience, and the right habits, your bedroom can once again become a place of healing rather than frustration. Method 4. Cinnamon milk before going to bed. There are few things more comfortable in the quiet of the evening than holding a warm cup in your hand. For many seniors, bedtime can bring a lot of emotions. Relief that the day is over, but also worry that the upcoming night will once again be restless. A gentle time-tested remedy that combines both nourishment and calming is a simple drink of warm milk with cinnamon and a little honey. Not only does this gentle blend taste pleasant, but it also works in harmony with the body's natural chemistry to encourage deeper sleep. The recipe is simple and safe. Measure half a cup of warm milk, about 120 ml, and stir in half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon. Add a small spoonful of pure honey mix well until evenly dissolved. It's all you need to create a bedtime drink that is like a dish, but serves as a natural relaxation recipe. Taken about 30 minutes before bedtime, it allows your body to easily rest gradually without forcing sleep in a way that feels unnatural. Science explains why this works so well. Milk contains tryptophan, an amino acid that helps your body produce serotonin and melatonin. These two hormones are important in regulating sleep cycles, signaling when it's time to feel sleepy and when to wake up. Cinnamon adds another layer of benefits by stabilizing blood sugar levels, which helps prevent the sudden drop or spike that often wakes up seniors in the middle of the night. Combined with honey to help calm the nervous system, this drink supports both the body and mind to achieve a state of calm balance. In addition to the physical impacts, this small ritual carries an emotional weight. Many older Americans remember their mothers giving them a glass of warm milk before bed, a simple gesture of comfort and care. Recreating that practice in later years can trigger feelings of safety, warmth, and home. In India, the tradition of haldi doodh, or golden milk with turmeric, has a similar role. Replacing turmeric with cinnamon creates a variation that is both familiar and refreshing, connecting modern health practices with ancient cultural wisdom. The drink also offers benefits that go beyond sleep. The antioxidants of cinnamon help boost the immune system, providing extra support during the colder months when colds and flu become common. Regular use can also reduce appetite at night, support healthy weight management, and reduce stress on the heart. Over time, many people notice subtle improvements in their skin and hair thanks to the nutrients and circulation enhancing effects of this combination. Imagine the difference it can make. A retired teacher from Michigan shared that she was used to waking up every night at 3 a.m., walking around the living room until she felt tired again. After her granddaughter suggested cinnamon milk, she started drinking a cup every night. Within a week, she reported falling asleep faster, sleeping longer, and waking up with more energy. For her, it's not just milk, but it also creates a ritual that signals peace and gives her a sense of control. For seniors in India, the connection feels equally natural. A man from Delhi described his family as drinking spice milk before going to bed, especially during the winter months. By adding cinnamon instead of turmeric, he found it lighter on the stomach and more effective for his sleep problems. The fragrance reminds him of family meals and festive times, giving him both health benefits and a deep sense of belonging. It's important to use Ceylon cinnamon, sometimes referred to as real cinnamon, rather than the more common cassia variety, which contains high levels of coumarin that can stress the liver if consumed too frequently. Half a teaspoon is enough, and there is no need to exceed that amount. Used regularly, but in moderation, this habit is safe, enjoyable, and effective. Finally, bedtime cinnamon milk is more than just a recipe. It's a message to yourself that you deserve a break. It blends science with tradition, providing physical, emotional, and cultural comfort. For seniors facing the potential burden of sleepless nights, this simple cup can be a reminder that aging doesn't take away from your ability to take care of yourself. By choosing this small step every night, you regain a level of peace, guide your body to the kind of rest that restores health, trains the mind, and makes the morning come back. Safety precautions when using cinnamon. Cinnamon can be a great ally for better sleep and overall health, but like many natural remedies, it must be used wisely. Not all cinnamon is the same, and not every body can tolerate them in the same way. The most common variety found in grocery stores is cassia cinnamon, which contains a compound called coumarin. In small amounts, it is harmless, but when consumed daily in larger doses, coumarin can cause stress on the liver and kidneys. For older adults, those with organs may have worked harder than before, which is an important detail to keep in mind. Some groups should be especially cautious. If you have liver problems or are currently taking blood thinning medications, cinnamon in large amounts may interfere with your treatment. Pregnant women should avoid using cinnamon in high doses because it can sometimes stimulate uterine contractions. Young children or adults with allergies and sensitive stomachs should also be approached with caution. The goal is never to scare you away from cinnamon, but to remind you that even natural remedies have limits. The safest option for daily use is Ceylon. Cinnamon, sometimes referred to as real cinnamon. Unlike cassia, it contains only small amounts of coumarin, making it safer for long-term routines. When sprinkled on food or stirred into drinks, half a teaspoon is usually enough to provide benefits without any risk. Remember, more is not always better. For seniors who may be tempted to do too much, good moderation is the real secret. There are also tips to help you get the most out of cinnamon while protecting its natural qualities. When you mix cinnamon with honey or ginger, keep the heat gentle instead of boiling, as extreme temperatures can destroy some of the subtle compounds that make these ingredients effective. A warm cup, not a hot one, is always the better choice. This not only preserves nutrients but also protects your mouth and stomach lining from irritation. Imagine an elderly couple in California starting to use cinnamon tea every night to help them sleep. At first, they used a teaspoon of cassia cinnamon, thinking it would work faster. After a few weeks, the husband began to feel discomfort in his stomach and unexplained fatigue. Their doctor explained the concerns about coumarin and advised them to switch to Ceylon cinnamon in smaller amounts. Within a few days, the side effects disappeared and they continued their rituals safely. Their story is a reminder that knowledge and balance are just as important as habits themselves. The message here is clear. Cinnamon is strong, pleasant, and rooted in both American and Indian traditions. However, its power is best enjoyed when used with care. By choosing Ceylon cinnamon, keeping portions small, and respecting your body's own needs, you turn a simple spice into a safe and long lasting partner for health. Even in later years, when your body feels more fragile, you still have the strength to protect yourself with thoughtful choices. A little awareness goes a long way, allowing cinnamon to serve as a gift rather than a burden. Leave you with this gentle reminder, my friends. Tonight we talked about cinnamon and how such a simple spice can support quieter nights, more stable blood sugar levels, and a deeper sense of rest. Small changes carefully practiced can provide real comfort in the final years of your life. However, keep in mind that this is general information only. If you have a medical condition or if you notice symptoms that are concerning, please talk to your doctor directly. There is no substitute for the guidance of someone who knows your personal health history. Before we say goodbye, I'd love to know what you're most interested in for our next conversation. Enter the number that tells you in the comments. Type 1 if you want to learn about weak bones and how to avoid fractures. Type 2 if you are worried about memory impairment and dementia. Type 3 if you're curious about boosting brain power in simple and natural ways. And finally, if this video feels helpful, take a moment to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new tip, and share this video with friends or family members who may also need a better night's sleep. Together, we can continue to build healthier, more peaceful years in the future.